There we go. Coco yelling at me to hurry up and start the stream. Still gotta make sure my phone is muted. Also gotta make sure my phone is functioning. It's been a bit slow today. Haha. Ooh. Okay, I was about to say, was there supposed to be sound of that? Because there was no sound. Anyway, options. I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm okay. Let me see. Switch. Language. Voiceover mode. Full. Psychological. Classic. Full, all voice dialogue, psychological, everything except narration. Classic, only voice introductions. Okay. Dyslexic font. Makes reading easier for those with dyslexia. I know. I have a problem talking. That's the only thing I fucking got going for me. Detective mode. Detective mode active. Interactable objects and characters in the game are automatically highlighted with a lighter border when the player character approaches them. Hardcore mode is existentially difficult. Checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothes and thoughts wisely. For your sweat and toil tasks, reward a smaller amount of EXP. Tutorial agent gives new players unsolicited advice. Untick the box to set some boundaries. Streamer mode. Streamer mode replaces certain copyrighted pieces of music while alternative tracks safe for streaming. That's a good thing I checked that. Let's go. What's this? Twitch integration. Streamers can create polls for the viewers, can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue options and give temporarily bonuses and penalties to the streamer's main attributes. They also can view the streamer's character sheet and journal at any time. As cool as that sounds, I don't know how that fucking works on YouTube versus Twitch, so I'm just gonna have to leave that one checked off. But I could always just talk to you, Coco. I'm gonna increase the dialogue size just a bit. Oh. I thought it was gonna be like a gradient slider. I either got small. No. We're just gonna make it big, just for the sake of me. Select archetype. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive. Very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Create your own. What are we feeling, Coco? Do we want to play as one of these archetypes with any sort of skills? Or do we want to make our own? Create your own. Hell yeah. Continue. Intellect. Raw brain power. How smart you are. Psych. Sensitive. How emotionally intelligent you are. Physique. Your musculature. How strong you are. Motorics. Your senses. How agile you are. Be good. Average. I could be terrible. Could always do the stock standard average sort of setup when you... Oh, I can hit the random button. I was gonna say, like, how high can that go? But it seems like the max is genius. Great, average, weak. You know what? Let's do the thing where we take away all the points and see what we got to work with. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why do I feel like so hiccupy? Anyway, 8. It's not like I actually have the hiccups. I just feel kind of hiccupy. Anyway, 8 points to spend on our intellect, physique, or psyche, physique, motorics. How do I feel like playing? I usually like to be... I guess not... I usually like charisma builds when I play games, so maybe I'll put some points into that. Then... maybe a little bit... started stream. Oh, thank you, Coco. What be a weakened physique? Maybe? I don't know what I want to max out or what I want to be okay in. What do you think, Coco? I feel like this is okay. Like, yeah, I'm not going to be super strong, but I don't think I'm super strong. Or maybe I should create it based off of what I think my personal stats are. In which case, I don't think emotional intelligence is up there. Maybe I'm a bit more of a bookworm. I don't think I'm that strong. What are you feeling? Whoever you want to be. Oh, okay, Coco. Okay. Let's just try and do some bit of back and forth, bit of interaction, but I always like to try to create myself, so like I said, I don't think I'm that myself a 3 in that. Mostly smarter. I like to think I'm pretty okay when it comes to your senses, which includes like other things besides just your agility, I guess. So we'll just take this. Oh. Now I set skills. Endurance, pain threshold, electrochemistry, shivers, half-light, composure, face, flare, reaction speed, perception, hand-eye coordination. Whoa. You strong. Mine kind of smart. Yeah, I know. This just fucking opened my fuck up. Oh. Raw intellect power, deduce the world, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Oh, I can set a signature. How many of these can I set? Oh, I can only set one. Okay. Go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Oh, okay. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs, pain threshold, shrug off pain, have you hurt more. Sneak under the nose, time. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Construct crime scenes, make laws, works of the law. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Inland Empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and lying. I do think I'm pretty empathetic. I guess I'll just stick with that one, because I'm just a bunch of knowledge. I have no idea what the fuck I'm getting into. Viewers are at home in the mirror and address, even the clearest waters, if deep enough, can drown noise. Alright.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
This is my ancient reptilian brain speaking, I guess. Alright.
Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I guess simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great. Give me some more. Was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Not the meat thing. No, I wanted to know about the X something. Plunge back into the fathomless deep. Let's get real.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Honesty never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things for people who don't want to give them to me. No, I should probably wake up.
Really?
Don't be naive. Of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do. Let me off. Yeah.
I wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I guess.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait. Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care. I'm an idiot. A brave idiot. Hell yeah. Wait. My inland empire. Wait, I did this to myself?
Your one disco mother.
Tell me what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes? How big is the ball?
Infinitesimally small.
Oh, I clicked on how small the apes. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Buying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad. That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Yes.
I think it's sad.
It is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Oh.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Hey. Encyclopedia already coming in oh, God. He got a little lost in the sauce. Oh, I guess we got a little lost in the... Oh. In the sauce. Oh, these... I now have pants. I now have a shirt.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Thank you, perception. You can always count on our perception. Love the art style already. Yeah. Hold tab to highlight. Oh. Oh. White satin shirt.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
No way, I'm not doing this. Back off. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I don't care if to wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Oh. I'm sorry, touch
Bet
your
you
nose.
are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
It's good. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. I mean, I don't think
You
that
have
bad.
no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. It's the face of late stage alcoholism. Oof. Look at that shit-eating grin.
It
Superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face.
What?
Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do. Keep making the
You
face.
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. It's insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it too in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Which one are we feeling? Feeling 4. But maybe I commit to 1. You know? Guess I'll go with 4. Yeah, 4.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh. Always lose on 1, always win on double 6s. This is a white check. You may retry it. Oh. Very low. This is a white check. You may retry it. Impossible. 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that,
I don't even get numbers.
free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Dear God.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume le Million.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
The expression? So I adopted it? Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. How long ago was the new? Anything else, like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? I guess. Let's see what this is.
Used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
So I adopted it? Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years.
Okay.
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Well, it's my relic, and no one could take it from me. Anything else, like who I am?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
I guess that's in them.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
I can't stop the shade-eating grin. This is my face now. Oh, I guess. Hello. Hi. How are you?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Grab the tie. Fuck it.
You swoop up and catch the tie.
Nice.
Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Pull the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Pull light bulb.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Pull the light bulb
The
again.
lights are off.
Right. Let's see what this is. The bag size box. Red is empty. Oh, got a shirt on. You got that. Okay, so you got like a lot of stuff you could wear. Bullets. Okay. Oh, and these will improve some of your stats. Oh, that's nice. Free research bonus, -1 logic. Head in the clouds, research time, 4 hours, 30 days. Problem. Million, who and his main sparkling tea, tattered remains of this nation was suffered and suffering did. He didn't. Oh. Can I just. Huh? You know, the game hasn't told me about this yet, so I'm gonna just leave that alone. That seems like a good idea. Okay, back to the game. What's this thing? Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was still playing. Oh. Unrolling on empty. Okay. Oh, what's this? Got an empty cassette tape. Let's see what's going on over here.
The window stands broken in its frame.
Oh,
Cold
it's a
wind
zombie.
blows in.
Looks like a zombie here. Visual calculus. Okay, assess the damage.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did it then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the
It is
impact.
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
My other shoe is outside.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Yeah.
Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me.
mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
It could be.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go get the
Cool
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Awesome. Find my other shoe. I just gave myself a quest. By examining a broken window, I gave myself a quest. Okay. I am definitely out of it. Oh. Something on the table. No one saw that. Well, obviously there's a lady we could talk to. I'm guessing this leads outside to the balcony? Yes, this does in fact lead outside to the balcony. Let's pick up our other shoe. Look at this, A, B, C, D, F, G. Alright. What's this? Someone bashes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Nice.
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Alright. Like to think there's a bit more going on with me other than just having good shoes. At least comfy shoes. Hey, I can run again. Smell the sea makes you dizzy. Let's look at this thing. This is my... The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman
What?
raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer for military personnel, turn your blurred face away from her beauty and just keep on walking.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? And why'd you call me an
Because
officer?
you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. Damn right, I'm a policeman. You forget it. Are you sure? God. So it's my birthday. Heat. Not sure if it's a cop that just doubling up. I don't. There's two of you at the same time, just copying one after another. Anyway, see a police officer, sir. She's on a cigarette. At your father, you're shitting me.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Now that's deep.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion. Challenging 12. Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. I mean, what do we got to lose, honestly, on the same account? This one.
The words have already left your mouth.
Wanna have fuck with you? That's a sentence that I didn't expect to read. I don't.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
I said I want. No, I don't want
Come
to.
on, man. Pretty, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm a cop of the apocalypse. Superstar cop. I've been established. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm a cop at all. I'm being one, I think. Lied. Superstar cop.
That's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
Cyber's a disco pants. If I don't have a joke up my sleeves, it's on me. I'm the psychotic. How about this one?
I've certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Excuse me?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Huh? Stuff in the ashtray. It's still smoking. What's in here? Nothing of value. Oh. What's this? This is the weekend issue of the satirical newspaper. Trump Lamold. Okay. Downstairs we go. That guy, that lady. Ooh, more stuff we could mess with. This way lyrics would be. We'll carry a mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Can I sing into it? Come on. Come on. No? Speakers connect to the radio and the music is seized with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
How am I not going to do this? What is this game? I don't know. I always wanted to play it though, so... All I know is that apparently, based off of what I've had on the Steam thing, is that I'm a detective, or I could not be a detective, or I could it's pretty much I just walk around and do stuff, and whatever happens, happens. But it's just a lot of dialogue and a lot of wacky antics. My soul is immense, my soul is modest, it's normal size, my soul is puny, my soul's cubic is obscured by the hangover. My soul's immense.
And it needs to be heard.
I
Through
agree.
a PA system.
Hell
By
yeah.
other people.
This goes well with the theory I've developed that I'm down on my luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
Of course, that's get my soul is like.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
You're right, Inland.
You would need another copy
Inland
of tape first.
Empire.
The one upstairs is destroyed.
Fuck. This goes. I'm
Who
down like
is
superstar.
mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Finish the thought. This feels right. You belong here. Hell yeah. I'm so.
A
Who are
man
you, sir?
in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Okay.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I says you're not a fan of mine.
No, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I am also a hero. You are being sarcastic.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh my god, I did all those things. Guess I didn't do any of those things. Appreciate your tone. This is no way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not?
I was about to say something more and then gets a hold of himself.
You're right. It's not.
Look at the stuff bird.
Competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown
You will be a
seabird lies
superstar.
among
Hell yeah,
piles of
Coco.
posters and drying muds. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Okay.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the
Look,
bird?
your buddy is over there.
Looks like the door with the man in the bomber jacket is tapping his foot on
Why
the
don't
floor.
you go and talk to him, okay?
Again with that
He
inordinate tone.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
No,
bartender?
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Nose itches.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
We could push further. Or we could just leave it. Let's push further.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the
I
difference?
have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3.
Oh.
Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did the Sylvia go?
She just, you know,
He shrugs.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
so now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
I'm just a curious man, alright? The menu's been wiped clean, only the word Monday's written on it. On yesterday's menu days. Right, this is water cool. Large bubbles rising to the surface. What? Trying to juice it because of the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted on that reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1800. Oh boy. What if I could ask him
The
about that?
man plucks at the seabird.
No, I'm not the...
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy...
I have 3 She just...
His eyes dart from left to right.
So now you're a cop.
Okay, no. I thought a new thing was gonna pop up because I put those few thoughts together. Play Fall Guys? Nah. I haven't really played Fall Guys. Oh, what's this? Cool. Healing. I'll probably come point later. Sign meets. Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open. It's okay. I really am gonna have to keep track of times. Pinball machine is unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
Oh, hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
All right.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Okay, Kim.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Yo, this man's a fucking bro. I don't know who he is, but I'm shaking his hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant.
Hey,
Precinct
Kim.
57. You must be from the 41st.
Ah.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
I'm gonna create a name for myself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
Ooh.
You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name, say nothing. It is not yet time.
Okay then.
Processes the information, then
It
disregards
looks
it.
like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here.
Mm-hmm.
In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What
At the
interviews?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a
Right.
policeman.
And the interviews?
Yeah, totally.
But even if you haven't,
Totally.
we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Of course. Yep, totally mapped all that
Did
out.
you remove the dead body from the tree?
Dead body.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Mom? Toasty! I don't know how to feel about that. But, yeah, it's a dead. Oh, I already clicked. Mm-hmm. Okay. That happened. That just kind of happened. I don't know. Look, man, you know, yeah. No. Completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Oh.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm the police? I'm always supposed to be doing this.
I
Again.
was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Ah.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat
No
Squad.
need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said he's looking at these white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Ravachol West.
Ah.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
We shouldn't have a badge or something? Check
You mean
pockets.
you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have my
Oh.
badge.
If you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad.
Report
You
you.
would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
I might need to borrow that man's shorthand at some point. I see nothing from here. What if I'm not really a police officer, but I can't remember any. What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Let's all.
Up to you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, okay. What about you, lady?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin. But dear, you're not for
No.
me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Well,
You must
that's...
forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Mm-hmm. Eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up
This
smiling.
Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Ooh. You seem to be in a chair. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Want you to be my wheelchair partners in crime fighting real backyards of corpse catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my.
You sound
I think you
depressed.
already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Jim, of course, I forgot I had you. I know, but there's side mystery sequence killers and ways in the paranature. You're probably right, Krim.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Well, Kim, you're just a buzzkill.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Why? 3 hits are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down.
No.
Perhaps another time.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am. Move on to it. See, you be in a
Yes,
chair.
dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body.
Yeah.
Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
You know,
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
now, if you notice, but I don't know who I am or what I'm doing.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I saw your movements with some concern. Drink so hard I forgot literally everything. I hope you're right. I hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm blowing this whole thing out of proportions. Forget what I said. Anything.
You know where we are, right?
What's your mags? Tears on my keys. And insulate. I don't really know. So, tell a war zone at the edge of the world. We're dead, haunting each other. We're ghosts. Wait.
That's
stop.
right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
All I know is that I've all used to be really cool in the 30s. Honestly, I don't. Deadly Squad, where's this place? There we
No.
go.
Disco dancing, It seems like a lifetime ago. Much
Right.
has changed, but it is still the most beautiful city in the world. A rare jewel set in the sand between the pines. Everyone says so, even foreigners.
As a pause as she studies her expression, you must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Hey, there I go. Paying attention and just
Her
looking at
relief is
stuff.
palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Kind of democracy, maybe? I like to think that's a dictatorship of... Desert, our leader is fierce warriors who traveled the plains of steed civilization cowers before us. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the fierce market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass. Visionary. It has been used to control people's minds to distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, warriors, and women. Oh, God. Wait, radios are used to control people's mind. Oh my God, he's saying the media. Oh no. Okay. Cop, we're living under the cop regime. Fortunately, I don't actually know the answer to this one.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition.
Alright.
We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Okay.
Meaning, buying is voting.
If there's no government, how come there are cops? I don't even know what to say. I'm so disappointed.
It is quite disappointing, yes. A lot of people would like some form of representation. There's talk, but for now, the RCM is all we've got.
There's no government. How come there are
Oh
cops?
dear.
Did you say...
And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution.
Oh.
But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
Defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this
BRB,
archipelago
what the
tried
heck?
to build
Yeah.
something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What's that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
So how'd I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Did you chance to the lieutenant?
I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe?
Get a
Wealthy
reality
people are educated.
lowdown.
Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
I'm gonna
Of
get going
course,
now.
dear. Good luck with your case.
She gives you a small wave. Oh, that's nice. I guess we should talk to this man.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Lieutenant gets a little notebook.
You run this place.
Yes.
He responds,
I am
Tensely.
Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The harbinger of ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor. Currently in between names. Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took
You
you
don't
a
have the
while
name
to
right
call
yet.
us and
You know,
report the
we're
dead
still
body.
working on it. Still
It
workshopping
was
it up
you
here.
who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Whom would they call reporting the crime? Looked behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Just in case.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Play the fool. Who, me? No, I'm good. Pass on the questions. Right then, questions.
His
I got
face
this.
expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Who killed him? Every single thing. Why
Haven't
does it
you
go
asked
away?
me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, before I asked you where, now I'm asking you why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
It says he opens the little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked into a small pocket. Didn't go well. Mystery solved.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
What exactly is the
Behind
body?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Now do we get
That's
that then?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then
Mhm.
to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there.
Mhm.
No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill
What,
him?
Are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. Fuck it.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger. Furiously.
Oh,
With
this is
both
gonna end
hands.
terribly.
Why?
She was right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have to use both of my hands to flip him off? Why both? Fuck you, asshole. I can be self-aware enough to realize where this is going. I can say, why did I do this? Everything's spiraling. 2. Why not use both my hands?
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident. So worth it. This did not need to happen. I gave no such commands to my body.
Those are mysteries of the spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mystery.
Wow, there's more of you hidden? I'm so cool. No, it just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the endings of the shambling drunk.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are.
Ah.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
It's not going very well. I'm doing fine. I think the tiny apes have started screaming, yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
So appear. No, I don't think so.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
You have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
No, are you okay?
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the
drinks
incident.
are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
Yeah, things kind of hit the fan.
He's shaken. Barter now, and he'll cave in.
I won't pay for the window. Ouch, grab your side. Cool. Thanks for your cooperation.
Okay, fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room.
Thanks for your
Don't
cooperation.
thank me yet. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
He points upwards for 2
And
minutes.
for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Well, that ended terribly.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill, far away, I don't know, near south maybe?
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing. Doesn't mean anything. Has some meaning to me.
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An
A
expression.
thing, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I live in a dumpster. I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop. Okay. I could trace my way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on a
You can
building.
try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
You know what? I'm just gonna...
Yes?
You seem to be following me. I want to talk to you. Nothing. I guess I just leave now. Oh, I could use the keys to walk. Bottle of has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquor spills out. Dark worker, a man sleeping on the table wearing boots, fold overalls, a shirt, wild pines, etched in logo
On
of a
the
tree.
counter,
All right.
rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Wake up, I am... Wake up, this is an order, I am the law. No words, just a primordial scream. Hobos need jobs too. True.
Why the yelling, man?
That you said the man sorry lifts his head and gives you a
Looks
pensive
like
look.
a sow descendant. A lot of sow dock workers around.
See what happened if I yelled. I mean, that's true, but I don't feel like saying that. You're answering some questions right now.
Really? You woke me up for that? Fine. What is it, officer?
Tell me about Wild Pines. Point to the winding overalls. Yours. Point the bottle.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh,
At least he was willing to share.
sorry
You know,
about that, pal.
I appreciate that. You know. Anything you've seen in your dreams?
Thank God, no.
Was it foundless darkness, which we ought to be tenured like corpse to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it bliss free of X somethings? You're right, let's talk about something else.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No corpses. No mausoleums. Just quality time.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Alright.
That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics.
He
Alright.
doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's that going?
How's it going?
I'm going to let out a big yawn. This is just at the cafeteria store. Some fingerprints glisten on the glass.
Haven't you noticed what's going on outside?
Of course, it's a total madhouse. Sure what you mean. I've almost never been outside of this building. Sure what you mean.
We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour.
Oh.
Trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings.
What's
Right
that
to work.
size?
Right to sleep, I say.
Why are you sleeping here? All the others are striking.
They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was.
He was behind organizing
We
the
are.
strike.
The workers. The union.
Alright.
We know what we need. What's right for us.
I guess that makes sense somehow. You mean there's no leader?
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's
Okay.
in charge of the union.
Everard?
He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. He's got our back.
What do you know about the dead body?
Yeah. What about it?
Seem cool with it. Do you get many of those hanging from trees here?
You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch. Another one falls in a manhole. A third one gets eaten by stray dogs.
Okay, this place isn't
If
fun to be
someone
in.
has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Someone has to look into it. It's like I'm that someone. Tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
What trouble?
You heard what I said. Draw your own conclusions. That's all I know, and I prefer to keep it this way.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod, then makes a note in his blue notebook. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even Sleepyhair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Hey. Alright, I'll let you
The
sleep.
worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Sorry to hear that.
The worker isn't a... Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. On the counter, rolled out. Oh, the man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Thank you, tutorial agent. Well, let's go outside. Is he dead? I was AFK. Oh no, he was. He's drunk. He's getting some sleep, getting some nice shut-eye. The snow melts in the wheelbarrow. Let's talk to you, stranger.
The RCM in Martinez.
The gardener.
What can I help you with?
You sound
I
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
Some questions for you.
What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Meet you, just a gardener? Another question
I am
then.
pleased to meet you too, officer.
We need
Of
directions.
course. Where to?
Where's up
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think.
Okay, east is
I
harbor.
don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
What's south?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. It's just water.
To the west.
No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Okay, well now we know what's all around us, which is always good. Where am
What
I?
do you mean?
Disoriented, I don't know where I am. Just tell me where,
We're
okay?
in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Looking for a dead
that.
body.
That's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it, finally.
I guess I'll
No
find out.
problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
I have to run.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing, can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
No. She's a nice lady. Zoom out. Oh, this must have been the dude's car that woke me.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Yeah, it belongs to Kim.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the
In
door.
the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the
The
radio.
frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Nice.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in Delta 10. This is Firewalker copy. Nice
This
to meet
is
you.
Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Did you connect me to a civilian? She may reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Can Dingrant give you the number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is...
Look at me.
005
Already out here being a fucking detective.
1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhyme on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you. Static sounds like she's miles away from here. Please call and I have some questions for you about... Detective from the Whirling Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Do you know who made the call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
Okay.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you make the call?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the court.
What does the Union have to do with anything? I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Camlo's microphone, she speaks the truth. The Union's law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
When you gonna play Fall Guys? I don't know. I mean, whenever I feel like it, I guess. Right now, I feel like playing this. But I mean, not doing much Saturday. I guess I could fuck around Fall Guys on Saturday.
Words
Never
are
really
not
played Fall
necessary
Guys, if I'm
to
being
feel
honest.
the intense
Never really
discontent
interested
of
me that
situation.
much, but you know, could give it a shot. What do I got to lose, honestly? Anyway. Next. Tori, then, did you let the corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us, Sean?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Okay, authority. Make it straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the Union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin?
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Her voice breaks. Ooh. This isn't... Should have used them just police earlier. These happen. It's not really your fault. How are we feeling about this? Are we feeling bad cop or good cop? Because we got some choices. Yeah, no. Oh. Could be nice, could be mean. Look at these. Oh, I guess this is like his notebook that he's keeping track of for us. Decisions. It was like, Got lagged. Well, I guess that means you're a bit behind then. So I guess take a minute before an answer actually pops up. It's gonna be a tad awkward. What is this? What? Oh. There we go. Okay. Get hold of a sad tape. Report your missing badge. Suspect the body in the backyard. Pay for the damages. Okay. Well, I guess I'd be hard caught.
Almost here. The girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Okay.
She's calling out probably because gets her to shift somewhere else. Let's see. Creature up at Willing.
Why did I leave the bar?
Yeah, tits up on the other side.
Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay, did you leave because of Grape?
What? No, why would you even think that?
You told me he asked you out and you... Are you saying it didn't happen? Yourself, so you...
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again. You mean, why did I leave?
Why not?
Why not, indeed?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know who.
Okay.
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring... I already said I don't want to talk... I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Ooh. +1 for Gray asked her out. -1 made her cry earlier. Well, that's a bit on my fault.
No.
Ooh.
She doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like God.
Yes, there's some other guy that got... Guy sure isn't about me.
Trust me. You wouldn't want to be the guy here. You know how it is. Yak, yak, nag, nag. No. You're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love. Matchmaker extraordinaire.
Alright.
Help the poor girl out. Lest she turns into a spinster.
Oh my god, not a spinster. Yeah, she's probably just playing hardball with the goods. Transactional, oh god. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could file all the internalized misogyny. Yeah.
What misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boy's talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
Oh god. Any of those things refuse the love quest, although it's a wonderful.
No. What?
You know what? Let's commit to the bit. Both of these options are pretty terrible. Let's go
God,
full into
what
it.
is happening in your head?
Frederick.
Oh, oh God. Please, just stay out of my life.
A hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn, gives Lieutenant a knowing wink.
What is it?
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
Talk to Lieutenant Love. Oh God, the stupid things we do.
It's on. The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to guard now.
Could you connect me to Precinct 47 so they report?
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His fatherly sounds oddly familiar.
This is 41st, come in, over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Yep.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Yep. 10-4.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance. It's not odd, but discuss.
But you said...
He shakes his head.
Never mind.
10-9, over.
You know, basically it's
10-4,
gone.
message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Dear
Dick
God.
fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fine off
Dick
laughter.
Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
You come on, we tell him to stop. This is serious. For serious. Man, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over. 10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Mine
What's going
assholes.
on?
No, not Mac.
Look up here, lost his badge.
No, thanks, Chester.
He lost his what now?
Fuck you too, Mac.
Badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Listen, John. It's not that serious. Please just stop saying I lost my badge for a moment.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
Room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic
Sergeant
laughter.
Parsons was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Damn it! Bye, everyone. Bye. There you go. Banana. Alright. Say
He's
nothing.
not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Let us now have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun, too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Let's see how this works.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my
He
gun.
says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Spend my time for investigation. You need to grant me money, please. I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent.
Request denied, sir. He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please come and get me.
Listen. It's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues.
And other things.
Address them now, sir. Over.
It's not as risky as like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait.
Yep.
Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me, name
What?
and birth?
What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. That's a negative, sir. I got a 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
Ten-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Man, this is my real goddamn name, will you?
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Okay.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pull out the pull-out
A metallic
toolbox.
drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place.
Oh.
The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do?
Take the
Work is work.
Take the chain cutters. Take out the hand cracked
It's
flashlight.
robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue, lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Alright, tap
As
the
you tap
fuel.
on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Is there anything, Moms? Can you catch me up a bit? I'm so lost. Oh, well, we got made fun of by our precinct. I talked to the Lady Sylvia. I am on a love quest now. Let's see, what else did I do? Got made fun of by my precinct. Told them I lost my badge. Apparently I had a gun on me that I 100% also lost. So I need to find a gun, my badge, do a love quest. And I still haven't gone to take out the dead body yet. Also, a nice gardener lady gave me gloves.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Fingers over the steering
The
levers.
white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Well, that sounds nice. I don't think so. I think I'm about to make a huge ass out of myself. On my love quest. What's this? Some great tectonic. I cracked the pavement like an eggshell. Who are you, sir?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Memorize yourself. Accenting the beats
A
as he
simple
goes.
little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet.
He finishes. What's going on here?
My man.
Just swallers in the sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
It's itself down the road.
Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Man's very poetic with his words. Extravagantly phrased. But I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me more about the strike. Anyone hanging behind the stone? Yeah, he's been here
He
for a
ain't
week.
one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Fair enough.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
You can't argue with that logic. Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I don't know what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company
They
wants?
want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Fair enough.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of
us
who?
lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days.
Oh.
I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He gazes down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Empty. Oh, ooh. Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Who's
The
they?
bosses, man.
Are they who? Makes sense. First work, then pay. Who the bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else do I have to ask you? Work, then
Makes
pay.
sense. It sucks is what it does.
Yeah. Where you hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
You're under arrest. Could have always wanted a friend of the underworld. Under arrest.
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Oxides. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Is that
This
machine
rocky
behind you?
beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Then a flying A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Can I get one of those flying tracksuits?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
So nothing
Not
illegal.
unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Alright.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
They tell me spilling beans was troubling you. My man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Yeah,
Don't
you
be
think?
a stranger.
Guess you salute with 2 fingers. Say later out structures. Yep. Okay, let's make our way towards the body, I guess, which is past there. But first, inside you can pick them up. A bag. 6'8". All right. There's a pistol and a hat. Damn on the cover. Oh. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book about whatever the heck, however the heck you say that. This book you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. Book about culture, it promotes freedom and roaming upstream. It's a book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. Who are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. What kind of store is this
It's a
anyway?
bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Board games, you say? I'm sold.
Whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a board game?
Are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
What's a postcard?
Is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
What's a book?
Is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
Interesting
My
things.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
It's okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Coco gazes at the window and suddenly jolts her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
Standing here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. they'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Away with the store. Maybe such a good trooper you are, always value of hard work. Pat her on the head. Could help by brutally dismantling the free market.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Should you be in school or something?
I do my studies
This
at
is
home
crime
at the
business.
moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this? School's stupid. You're lucky not to be there. What is school anyway?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
They're going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both, because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Fair enough.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
How's the business
Mum
going?
says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way? Good to hear that it's going well. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Tricks for the right word. Ass up, say nothing, bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I don't think curses are real. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrows your eyes and looks through the creaking boards on the window.
You can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other field
Nothing
business?
really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Stands at your side, stern and serious.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Strikes his chin.
Maybe I can tell you
curse
about
for
some
now.
of our books instead.
What is this crime business?
Fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
No, not crime fiction. You know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime?
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Oh, well, was a cop look like? Okay, maybe I'm not a policeman. Oh, sure, I stopped being one.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to the book cover, on which you can see a strapping Vespertine officer. He's standing grimly over the body of a dead woman. And be exactly like that Mullen guy. I decided to live a little. Actually looks like that guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy for a man. It's a point in the police work anyway. It's your points to your head.
Head? Yes.
Not head, child. Heads.
Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there, and you have to get to head some
Isn't that
to catch a
very
killer.
dangerous?
He examines Patricia Mullen. This men live and breathe danger logo. Mullen obviously likes the chameleon skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, I'm going to do something right now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why do you keep your hands
What
folded?
do you mean, sir?
Actually, I don't know what you say there if they did it. Hey, you show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
That's me. You bite your nails.
You knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
Don't even hide the fact that I bite my nails. There are a few other hints. Some of a detective such as myself.
That proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed. One more bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. A few reasons of mine.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
It's been nibbling on your fingers. Child labor is just your working condition. The nails means you're recycling your body material. It's just you're uptight. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
A seduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
She's got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
So fine. Do better to do something about me.
You're quite sober.
She snaps back quickly.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
I'm also sad and my head hurts. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
I'm having a grand
I
time.
sure hope you are, sir.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. Somehow, there's something you're missing.
Suggestion. Now I could immediately put points into suggestion, just immediately off rip. Why not? Bonuses from items -1. Yeesh. Well, now I got an even chance.
You have absolutely no idea. Familiar? How? You must have forgotten something you heard again.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Alright.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting with a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I
Those
see.
are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
Well, what if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
It's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
Sometimes you have to write about everyday things.
Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You think she... It's one about excruciatingly painful
I don't
breakups.
think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
She paused for the appropriate answer. No, think about it. When we plunge into a spiral of pain, commission only, it's really long and drawn out. Sacred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Chicks you with puzzlement. Doesn't ring a bell? Well,
Yes,
ask your mom.
She knows books, definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
Is it about
Maybe
romance?
some about other books.
Are those famous
Oh,
people?
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold, but she
I
can
think
continue.
that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
I mean, those don't. More famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'm a superstar cop and the paper's everything.
That's so cool.
I'll show you.
Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Anyway, I see you, man.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's that coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been established my superstardom hard.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights.
Wait, what's that about a ludicrous fantasy world? Action!
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Sick. Some kind of stardom. Something. Wait. I guess if I just leave those there, it'll work out fine. Into the bookstore. Because going to the body is just too difficult. When there's so much other shit to look at. Old sports magazines. Book collection. Recipes are here. All about lake trout. Oh, what's this?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over crime fiction.
The display books.
An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
True.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen.
Oh, wow.
Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre.
Oh.
The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes. There's also The Dame Who Did It. Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series.
Yeah.
The Morbid Tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Well, let's see what we got.
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book. The title reads, Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here?
A
Mistaken
wallpaper
identity?
back from Dick
Blah,
Mullen's
mistaken
classic
identity.
hard-boiled phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence.
Why does this speak to
Could
me?
it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
That's probably right. I'm a complicated guy full of
Then
contradictions.
this is the book for you.
I don't have any money. Brochure. It's a tome of fascinating magic. Rather candid.
The plaque on the shelf reads, "Biographies of famous people."
No. We are not going through all of those books just to look at other books. The Dick Mullen series is popping off. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to you.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Yep.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? I feel that won't be an opportune moment to ask later.
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
Oh, great.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Oh, great. One of those people who think they're better. No, I'm doing you a favor by making sure you, starve.
Certainly,
Trust me.
there are good things to be said about dependence.
But forge ties between us working people, good practice for fighting our common enemy. You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about tradition. Damn, you're right. What kind of business relationship with that kickstart? Excuse me, I don't even know who said that last. Professionalism does not represent my values.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't taking responsibility for the energy they bring into this space. Fighting enemy. My philosophy is everyone just getting along. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of
Welcome back.
culture.
If I want to buy a book, so I mentioned that this place is cursed.
First? Who said that? Annette?
She
I will have
blinks.
a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
What in God's name is she talking about?
Goodness,
If I want to buy a
you
book.
were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go. Get back there. The books await you.
What type of books do you have?
Everything's on the shelves. Take a look.
Okay.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Your daughter is once outside, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
5. I felt some interest. 1. Not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that.
Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
Yeah, I do not like this lady. 10.
Precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. I guess she's a trooper, right? She looks like... Take of it. It's actually wearing her down, you know? She's been biting her nails.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit. She'll get over it. Anxiety is a part of life.
I don't think she could do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
Thank you, Kim! Her journey's from even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make it for your daughter? Yeah, actually, it's true, and then and forget to say anything.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Yeah, there isn't.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
She stops, but her mouth keeps moving. It's his husband Annette's father. She doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
It's his husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter.
She says
Soon
gloomily.
we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne? Is it also involved with the bookstore?
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would
Pause
be
for a
nice if
second.
she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Why not?
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy.
Voice wavers
Children
a bit.
are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Oh yeah, something else in mind.
Looks aloof. Her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
For now, book peddler. Peddler of books.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now.
You just can't win.
Empathy. Oh, I could try again. Helped her in.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Let's go! Yeah, so you know me? We've met before? On second thought, maybe I shouldn't. Wait, so he said I forgot.
I used to stand out there all the time before Mother told me to focus on my homework. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. Don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I even talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit. Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
I may have been doing some drugs.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby. That's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you need to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
She looks puzzled. I don't really like this detective deduction game anymore. Thanks for learning something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay,
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich.
On one of my
Better than
gosh.
standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Quiet, Coco.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
Oh.
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives you a hat, almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. It's a fedora, a detective hat. Okay, I get it. I can look just like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer.
I bet it looks good on you. Really serious. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
She looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose. Okay, it's hat time. Hell yeah! Oh, I could also add these gloves. It's all worked out.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere.
Look through the display.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders.
Oh.
Man from Heimdall. Return to Heimdall.
Fair enough.
And the solipsistic Man from Heimdall and the Heimdall Man. Maybe 100. Man from Heimdall and the sages at the end of the world.
Okay.
Man from Heimdall and the false god.
Oh.
Man from Heimdall and the scorched earth.
Okay.
Man from Heimdall, the Heimdall colonies. Man from Heimdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heimdall and the snow crabs.
I'm more curious about this one. Like, just, are they regular snow crabs? Are they giant crabs made out of snow? Are they just giant crabs that live in snowy temperatures or climates? I am very interested. You're fitted. Thanks, Coco.
Not even close. Man from Heimdall in hell.
Ooh.
Man from Heimdall and the forest of slaves.
Wow.
Man from Heimdall under the lake. Man from Heimdall. Heimdall burning.
Oh, God.
There's even The Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Heimdall Man, and so much more.
Alright. Pain threshold medium. Do any of these books call out to me?
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What is
your
it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular Man from Heimdall in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man.
Oh.
She's laughing at him, belittling him.
Oh.
Between the throne and the Heimdall Man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall.
This has
an
interesting fucking cover.
The woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns.
Oh.
The title reads, Man from Heimdall and the Devil Woman.
Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Okay. If books the candy, let's see what. Oh, is this the board game table?
A small mountain of colorful board games.
Hell yeah!
There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An
Tell me about it.
variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium.
Oh, I like
and
that one.
A Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Yeah, reading books and books and board games are fucking weird, man. Like who would even care about books and board games and things like that? That would be really wild and wacky.
Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel notes.
You know, I tend to actually very useful
new
pace.
maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Hold on a second, I need to read something. This is actually kind of... It's one true statement about a person, place, or thing. Examples include knowledge of creatures' resistance, a password need to enter. A sealed dungeon level, the spell common prepared by an order of wizards and so on. As DM, you could be the final arbitrator, controlling exactly what a character leans for. Lots of NPC. I'm actually gonna need that. That's about research. We also got relaxing, we got pit fighting, gambling, do crime. Ooh, crafting. That actually also be important. So I'm gonna put another sticky note right there in that book. I have things to do. Now if you can read it, like whatever. I was gonna stop eventually, probably, maybe. What's back here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Pull open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Seriously, playing with the talisman.
Psychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
But I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. Beyond. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm opening them. Alright, I'll think about it for a while. Continues. What are we feeling on this one, Coco? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? We're gonna step away for now and get back to that dead body that I'm completely, like, just glossing over the entire time? Or are we gonna see what lies beyond the curtain? Four?
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Examine the strange trinket, I guess.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other
there are curses.
Scourges.
There are, in fact, curses. Who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands, down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Rip them apart. This time for real. Ignore the curtains for now. Hey, just a quick thing. I could just... Okay, but we'll leave him be for now, but, this is where manually saving comes in.
The curtains, tattered with age. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Ghostly silhouettes of hairdressers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there.
I like this.
Ow. Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh god, try to breathe normally. What's the best idea? Was it? I deserve this. My body deserves to suffer breathing this weak and disappointing. Is that blood I'm seeing? Wipe your forehead. So cry. Please don't cry. Slap your face. I don't want to see. I want to see me cry.
Are you alright?
This
looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door? I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets. Only an echo. Only.
Bane on the door.
Only an echo.
Yeah, that hurt.
You've hurt yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool?
It's part of a spiritual quest. I thought it was obvious. I tried to smash through the door using my pure physical force.
You're making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
Locked containers. You know, I could reload the save until I crack open that door, but that would be save scumming, and we're not that type of people who would just keep re-rolling the same exact thing over and over again until we eventually broke down that door to see what lies beyond the veil. We're better than that. Also, that's all I guess we could really do for right now, so. Oh, it's raining!
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Fuck it.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago.
Start,
it's a message,
crash,
written in
reverse,
of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
A car drove through the fence. Is it connected to the case?
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went. If you find the time.
The car drove through the fence.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why.
Oh. Hey.
Kuno's got this.
The boy song walks a dead body. Can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness.
Damn.
Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, knock a gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word? Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Okay.
Love it in the dick.
Alright.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful.
kids himself.
My word.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About the crime scene, you get to play hockey in this yard?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I have a question later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Anyway,
if
what do
I
you know?
were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who it
Kuno's
was?
fuck him. Kuno uses the fuck him for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
I hate
Probably
this guy.
grimed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happen?
Who had Kuno? Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, so where'd you go
I
then?
don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mexico, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around
Just a
here?
couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno!
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Mm-hmm. I say, right now we have to ask you something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience, yeah.
Get lost!
Want to discuss the body for you
The
again?
fuck about it? You're testing.
Get lost!
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, let's go as Kuno.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Or princess just with both thumbs. So you refer to yourself in the third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Oh, God.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Oh, no.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the questions.
He's sticking his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in there, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Shut him down. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea. Back off. Sure, who you're up to this? There's no chance I could actually punch him. But it'd be great if it did. Well, I'm dead.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Oh, somebody.
Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price The deceased superior officer commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
I died trying to punch a 12-year-old. Well, time to start a new game. Wow. That ended terribly. He was gonna be a superstar. Quiet, I'm alive now. I also healed up back to full health. Oh, because this is before we tried to break down the door that I have zero shot in hell of actually breaking.
Handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds.
Fuck it, let's try it again.
These trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I did not break down the door.
Ow! Shoot! Who's?
Are you alright? These look.
What is going? I want.
It barely looks like you've done any.
Yeah. You know what? We're just gonna stop for today. That's enough of that. I died terribly. It didn't go great. We'll try again better tomorrow. That's the game plan. It's not the best game plan, but it is my game plan. I broke my fucking... and I died trying to punch a kid in the face. Yeah, later, Coco.